to the bathroom and came back out with his favorite clothing on me. He couldn't keep his eyes off of me, and then we got to action. This was the best I ever screwed him, even better than our wedding night. After about 10 minutes, he was out like a light. I effed his brains out. I looked over at him as he slept peacefully. I left the divorce papers on the kitchen counter and quietly packed up the rest of my belongings and headed to the car. I headed to my brother's house where he lived a couple states away, and the whole car ride I blasted my favorite pop music. I felt the weight of Josh flow away as I sang my playlist. After a couple hours, I had finished my playlist and was left alone with my thoughts. I drove through the night, occasionally stopping for food at the diners or to use the restroom. The night was more beautiful than I could imagine. I can't even begin to describe how good I felt driving through the night to Virginia. I kept glancing at the clock on the dashboard, watching the hours tick by. It was way past midnight, and I hadn't slept a bit, and the months of exhaustion hit me like a truck, but I just wanted to put as much distance as I could between me and everything I was leaving behind. A couple weeks later, we both had to appear in court. The divorce proceedings were painful. Seeing Josh again, even in such a mundane environment of the lawyer's office, was hard. He looked broken and defeated. He was a shadow of the man he once was. The courtroom was cold and emotionless. Josh would try to explain himself in court and how he had already cut ties with Rachel, but it was too late. Each time we met, he seemed to sink further into despair. I felt a bit guilty but quickly squashed it. He had brought it upon himself. Our interactions were brief and formal. Josh tried to talk to me, but I refused to engage. He would try to meet me in the parking lot, asking for answers and begging to find a way to work things out. I kept my responses short and formal. The evidence I had spoke for itself. I felt that there was no need for further discussion. As the divorce drew to a close, I began to feel a sense of closure. I found a new job and was making new friends in Virginia. It was hard to finally tell Jess the full extent of our relationship, but she understood what had to be done. She still comes to visit me sometimes.